Hi, Sanjay.
Hey, Jay.
Welcome to Five with Founders. Thanks for doing this. I was going over my notes and I realized that we have known each other for almost a decade.
Seems longer. In a good way. In a good way. Don't worry.
That's right. But maybe we can start from the beginning. Why did you start Netskope? What did you see that was happening in the industry and with the way people work to start Netskope?
So first, the reality is I spent my life in networking security applications in the trenches, right? And living up in the clouds too. But in the reality, what I saw was that, end users were bringing in the apps they wanted, bringing in cloud apps. They're bringing in their own devices. They're starting to work from anywhere. And so the concept of Netskope was to redefine networking and security for, at that time, what I called a cloud and work from anywhere era. Now it's the cloud and AI era.
That's right.
But that was the genesis, to build that broad platform.
So one of the things that was always very different about Netskope was the culture and the team that you put together.
Yeah, I've always felt that when you think about culture, I have a clear view on what an ideal culture would be. I wanted it to be an era where it was open, collaborative, innovative, while at the same time having fun would be core. That culture is written on our walls now. We review every single person at the end of the year on our cultural traits. And so it's kind of embedded in the system.
I always tell people that if you don't wake up in the morning and want to go to work, you should not be there. So maybe talk about a decision that you had to make that completely changed the arc of Netskope.
Yeah. So I think the first concept that I always had was go long. And so, what does that mean, right? Go long. Well, it means, like you said, people may have thought you were building this little component, but my vision was much broader, right? And when you think about walking into an office with an investor and going, hey, by the way, I'm going to go redefine security and networking, and this is how I'm going to do it. They'll be like, okay, well, wait, how are you going to do that? And so I think one of the core decisions I made was be pragmatic and realize that nobody wants to buy the long view in the beginning.
So one of the questions that comes up is, of course, how is AI changing security?
So I think about AI and intersecting with our company in multiple ways. One is our focus is on enabling the secure use of AI. So just like cloud, anybody who says, hey, we don't allow AI or we have to stop it, it actually doesn't matter what you think because your end users are going to bring it in. And so one of the core concepts is, how do I safely enable AI? The second is, how do we use it internally? So we've had Netskope AI labs for 7 years. Nobody cared for 5.
Now they do.
Now they all want to be. They all want to talk to them. They're the most popular people.
That's right.
And so for us, embedded in all of our 20 plus products on our platform are over 160 plus proprietary models that we built over 7 years. The third is we believe in the concept of being open. And so we believe that systems need to integrate.
What advice do you give new founders, new entrepreneurs who are starting their journey today?
Make sure you obviously are ready for it. You got to be resilient. You got to know you're going to get punched in the face constantly. Second, right time in your life. Like for me, I spent my life in all different roles, right? Sales, marketing, product, engineering. And so understanding and seeing the mistakes people make, don't make them at your own company.
That's right.
And then third is stick to your principles. I've seen too many people give up what they believe in. I live by these 4 words of guts, resolve, integrity, and tenacity, grit.
So Sanjay, fast forward 5 years. What do you see Netskope being? And also what do you see yourself doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll be here in 5 years leading Netskope. I see it as sort of our professional legacy. So I see the same culture, the same great culture attracts people. I see the same thing that we do, use my Canadian analogy, skating to where the puck is going. And then third is I see one of our big focuses is constant awareness. And so, I really feel like on our journey to build one of the most impactful, iconic companies, both in the cyber networking space, will be leaps and bounds further.
You've already proven it. And I think in 5 years, you'll probably be even better well known and, bigger and broader company.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Sanjay. Okay.